Let us continue with our project over here, and we have successfully configured the GitHub in our remote repository, and we have already configured everything over here and looks fine. The next step is to create a branch for us. Currently now we have only one branch, which is a master branch, and the next step is to go over here and create a working branch or a development branch. So we should separate always. It's a good idea to separate a development branch and a master branch. So master branch, you should only place your working code. So after everything is working and tested, then only you should merge it to a master branch. So we will have a two branch over here. One is a master and one is a development branch. So we'll create a two branch. So on the previous lesson, we have make use of a Git bash to work with our Git, and we'll close this one. So today let me show you how we can do the same thing from the terminal from PHP Storm, and I can just say git status, and it has changed some file. But first of all, let me check whether we have how many branches. So I can say git branch, and you can see it when you run a git branch command, it will show you we have only one branch, which is master branch, and it asterisk means that is currently the branch that we are working. And let us create a new branch. So I can say git check out to a new branch, that's b, and I will say as a dev. So dev will be our another branch where we'll be working, and that will be our development branch. Any configuration that we want to change or add over here, first we'll work on dev, and if that's working, then we will merge it to a we'll pull that change to our master branch. So that will create a new branch. And now if you check the git branch, and we have a two branch, one is a master and another one is a dev. So the dev has not been pushed to our over here. If you go and check the branch over here, the branch is only one, right? So we have only one branch, and that's the master branch. So let's push this one. Let's push our local branch to our GitHub. So for that, what we can do is we can just run a git and status of the branch, and I can just say that git add. It's the same command that we are running, and add everything, and we will commit it. So git com commit, that's m, and the message is initial com initial commit on, let's say, dev, and we can say git push to our, sorry, it should be push push dash origin origin to dev. Well, I'm sorry for that because it's still connected to my old another account. So I think let's go and push it from here. So let's go to the VCS from the menu over here, and let's go to the git. From here I will just push it. So just go and push the dev branch, and which the commit is initial commit, and just push it, and that should push the branch to our GitHub, and you can see it has been successful. So let's go to over here and let's refresh this one, and we should see the another branch over here which has come to a dev. So now if you go to the code over onto the project, and if you check over here, we have a master and a dev, two branches configured. So next step is to go down. Let's go to our PHP Storm, and let us configure. Okay, so before configuring anything, let us configure database. So for database, we have our DB host. That's correct. Only thing is we need to change the database name and the username and the password. So the username is HOMESTEAD homestead, and the password is SEC RET secret, and the database that we have created. So database that we created was, let's go and check the database, is the to-do DB. So just copy this one and let's go over here and paste it over here. And we have configured the database, and let's configure the app name too. So let us give app name is a to-do, which is to-do list. So let's give an app name as a to-do list, and the app URL, you can just change it to the URL that we have configured previously, which is of this one, right? So just copy this one and just paste it over here to the app URL, and we can just, so that's it. So we have configured and changed the database as well as our app URL and so other thing that we have configured. So we don't have to save anything, and if you go to terminal over here and if you check the git status, and we have changed some of the file, and I think we have ignored this one. So if you go to the ignore git ignore, so git ignore is here, that env file will not be uploaded. So if you have configured this one, you can check that this file will not be uploaded to the GitHub because it's a sensitive file, right? So we have a database connection and a lot of things that we can configure over here. That's why we have ignored it from uploading it to the GitHub project. So if you go to the GitHub project, that file should not be in our repository over here. So the git ignore is not there because we have ignored it. And I think that's all. So we have configured our project as well as a database, and we have successfully pushed our dev branch to GitHub account. And next step is we'll get start working and create some of the database or tables that we need to work on. So let's meet our next lecture. Till then, have a great day.